What are the key decisions being made by finance managers? Investment decision, where to invest. Once you've identified those potential projects or sources of revenue, how do we fund the business? Do we simply pour in our own funds as shareholders or ask creditors to provide debt funding? And finally, once we've earned profits, what do we do with the excess returns or funds that we have earned? Okay, we'll illustrate through an example the key decisions being made by finance managers. Okay, suppose that you're an aspiring construction firm, so you've already set aside funds to raise to proceed with the business, and you would like to enter into, let's say, a construction business. The first thing you determine, actually, the investment decision has already been made, at least from a high-level perspective, given that you've already decided to proceed with entering into the construction business. So you've seen that there is a market, there is demand, or unserviced demand rather, in that industry, and you would like to enter such. So the first thing you do is determine your sources and types of funding. So again, you decide whether you use your own funds, or if you've established enough credit standing, combine it with borrowing. So let's just say, for the sake of illustration, we decide a 60-40 mix, and you've adequately raised funds at that point. After you've determined the optimal mix, you use the funds to proceed to acquiring the necessary assets and making the necessary investments, as well as putting in operating assets and human capital. So you use the funds to buy equipment, machinery, and even hire your personnel to proceed your construction business. Then you proceed to pursue projects and mandates. So after you've acquired the necessary assets and resources, you pursue profitable projects that you can then use your capital to generate value for your clients. Once you've completed the construction projects, you deliver said projects and start collecting progress billing. So once you're able to collect, you're able to generate inflows rising from your earlier cash outflows. And with the funds that you've collected, you pay back creditors their principal as well as their interest. And if there are excess funds, you can declare dividends. So basically, this illustrates how the business would be moving your cash flows or using your cash all throughout the business. You raise funds through borrowing or your own funds, acquire resources, generate value using those resources, collect the funds you generate from your revenues, and use the funds to pay back your creditors with interest. And if there are excess funds that you can already declare, you can declare dividends or even buy back a portion of the shares. So that's how cash flows go in and out within the business.